Welcome, my good friends, to The Gordon Show, Episode 4, Season 2. And it's Mother's Day. I hope you got your mum something nice to show how much you appreciate her. I did, didn't I, Mum?
Thank you, son. Oh, I do love the flowers.
See? I'm glad the snow went. Well, I do take my own advice, you know. Now, thank you to all those people who have seen me on YouTube and all those people who have shared on Facebook. Thank you so much. I went to the Sugar Hut last weekend. Never again. They made me pay at the door. Can you feel the winter slowly passing by? Well, it's certainly getting light at night now. Thank goodness for that. I mean, I still don't understand why we have to put the clocks back an hour still. I mean, the farmers are okay. They've got modern machinery now. I'm sure they would want to come home in the light rather than go to work in it. No, it's just to keep us muggles depressed over the winter season. Keeps us under control, you know.
Last Mother's Day, I took the missus and her mother to the zoo. Everything was going splendidly until we got to the chimpanzee's cage, where a couple of the female chimps were making funny faces at the crowd. I couldn't help but laugh. However, the missus turned to me and said, "I hope you're not laughing at them because they remind you of me and my mother." I said, "Don't be silly. We hadn't got to the gorilla's cage yet."
You can tell Easter's on its way, can't you? By all the flaming chocolate that's on all the shelves in every shop you go into. Even jewellery shops have Easter eggs everywhere. Isn't it strange that in January people decide to go on a diet or join hellishly expensive slimming classes to lose weight, only to find that in 2 months' time it goes out the window because some retailer years ago decided to produce copious amounts of chocolate to celebrate Easter. I still don't get the connection between Christian beliefs and chocolate. I mean, I didn't see any Easter eggs on the table of Michelangelo's Last Supper. Or maybe Mary Magdalene decided to eat them all because she was fed up with being on a Weight Watchers class. Yes, she was in the picture, conspiracy fans.
Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before. Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before.
Cadbury's Flake, the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate in the world.
What the? Why have I told you about using my lipstick?
What?
Well, that's typical, isn't it? They don't worry about a mess when they're using their lipstick. Now, I must have a rant about something. Well, occasionally I like to go out on my own and people watch. Why do you do that, Gordon? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, I like to get ideas for my stand-up routines. I am available for bookings, by the way. And possible jokes, which if you listen to people, you can easily get. But why is it, when I'm on my own, does the most boring person on the planet come over and decide to talk to me?
My name's Forrest Gump. Would you like a chocolate? My mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Those must be comfortable shoes. I bet you could walk all day with shoes like that and not feel a thing. I wish I had shoes like that.
My feet hurt.
My mama always said there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they're going, where they've been. I've worn lots of shoes. I bet if I think real hard, I can remember my first pair of shoes. Mama said they would take me anywhere. It was my magic pair of shoes.
Right, that's it. Are you going to tell me loads of boring stories about your life? Like motivating Elvis, playing world-class ping pong and saving countless lives in Vietnam, and then maybe creating one of the world's top fortune companies? If so, I'm off. A conversation is not just one way, no. So why don't you listen to my life for a change?
Now, that's what I'd like to say, but I'm not going to say that because you know what? I'm a nice person. Now I'm going to sit here for the next 4 hours and listen to all his stories. Go on, let's have a chocolate.
Well, okay, but not the strawberry creams.
When this show is terrible, something wonderful happens. It ends. When I was on my own the other night and didn't get disturbed, I noticed there were two middle-aged couples. One couple would barely speak to each other and stare into the ether, and the other couple would snog each other after every sentence. You can really tell who's been married for a long time or who's only just met. Well, I say that, it was probably their second date, because let's face it, your first date's always a coffee shop. I don't know why. I mean, a bitter tasting drink that's overly priced, and every time you sip it in their stupid mugs, it goes all down your face, doesn't it? I mean, it's really romantic.
G'day. Though it's cold where you live, it's still hot over here. So much so, I went to the beach the other day and spoke to the ice cream girl. I said, excuse me, could I have one of your fantastic Kylie Minogue ice creams, please? She said, we don't have such a thing. So I pointed to the tub of Ben & Jerry's. She said, that's not Kylie Minogue ice cream. I said, it is. It's very small, tastes fantastic, but costs a fortune. She laughed, she did, and said, no, I thought you meant an Aussie man ice cream. I said, what's that? She said, it's very pale, incredibly thick, and makes your breath smell like kangaroo dung. Well, I guess I deserve that one, Poms. Cheers!
Well, you know what? We haven't had any historical rants yet. No. So, let's turn on the box and see if the historical news is on.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Welcome to the historical news on The Gordon Show. In March 1934, an Edwin Hubble picture shows that there are more galaxies than stars.
And to think, we're made to feel like we're the only intelligent life in the universe. Really? I just hope UFOs don't find their way here. Because who are we going to get to represent us? Oh, please don't let it be Putin, May or Trump. We'll be in deep trouble. Oh, no. It best be Stephen Hawking. And his voice will make him feel more at home.
On March the 8th, 1973, Paul and Linda McCartney were fined £100 for growing cannabis. On March the 11th, 1997, he was awarded a knighthood.
So he got a knighthood 24 years later after being busted for growing cannabis. And apparently in all that time, he hadn't taken drugs. Well, that would explain the last decent song he wrote was Live and Let Die. Oh, come on. Mulligantar's just as bad as the Frog Chorus.
On March the 6th, 1985, Yul Brynner performs his 4,500th performance of The King and I.
Now, I did like Yul Brynner, but apart from The Magnificent Seven, Westworld and The King and I, he was a bit of a one-trick pony. Mind you, he did more stuff than Adam Woodyatt or William Roach, lazy bastards.
On the 5th of March, 1963, Arthur Spud Mellin produces the first hula hoops. Within 4 months, 25 million are sold, but within 6, the craze finishes.
Let's face it, if he can't do it, it's rubbish. If he can do it, it's still rubbish. Now, his first patent in 1957 was much better. It was the Frisbee. That was to accommodate the craze for UFOs that they had at the time. Oh, God, please don't let it be Trump.
And now over to our outside weatherman. What's it like out there?
Hello. Today is neither cloudy or sunny, but with a strong wind coming in from the west will make the temperature feel like 2 degrees. And I can honestly say, it's shit.
That's all from the historical news on The Gordon Show. Goodbye.
Now, I must say, on March the 10th, 1932, my wonderful mother was born, but don't tell anyone, no. She likes to make out she's a lot younger. She even jokingly swaps the digits round. But I told her she won't be able to do that for too much longer, or it'll make out that she's actually older. Anyway, by that reckoning, she's 68.
I told you not to tell anyone.
Oops, sorry Mum, but you do look great for your age. In fact, I think that's where I get my youthful genes from. Oh, come on. How many near 50-year-olds look this good?
Here, I went to a really energetic seafood disco the other day, yeah. I pulled a muscle.
Now I hope you have all given something nice to your mother, or received something nice of course. And please remember that Father's Day is just as important. Now, just in case my girls are watching, it's Sunday, 17th of June.
Oh, hello! I got told that if I wanted to get really fit, that I should take up the spinning class. Well, 12 weeks later, I'm no fitter, but I've got the biggest ball of wool you've ever seen.
Well, that's nearly it for another week. So can you please all go on YouTube and press the subscribe button? And please share as many times as you like on Facebook, because every time you do, you get the chance to win one of my fantastic prizes at the end of this season.
I hope you're telling the truth about those prizes.
Well, of course there's great prizes. Who do you think I am? Honestly.
Okay, I think I believe you.
Right, I'm off to buy a silly Guinness hat and some green balloons and some banners, because next week, guess what? It's St. Patrick's Day, so we'll have a slight Irish feel to the show. So, all of you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye for now.